Okay, we're done with the drill press. Back at the bench, we've got the Delrin piece that's been screwed into the vulcanite here. That's been cut to shape. And there's a close-up of the funnel at the end and the finish left by the carbide tool. And the only thing that I did here is used an outside chamfer tool to dress this sharp edge here, because it's a good way to get it neatly trim. Well, it doesn't trim anything, it just gets rid of that knife edge on the outside. If you try to do that by hand with a piece of sandpaper or something, you end up with a sloppy result, and it makes absolutely no difference to the functionality of the pipe, but it's a point of pride with me to do stuff like that. So anyway, this is now a snug glide fit, just what we want. It fits square, but that doesn't really matter because this isn't going to be the stem. We'll just get it all the way into the bottom, unscrew it, and here's where the tricky stuff begins. We're going to take the stem, which now it's a slip fit. Remember, we drilled a hole that was just a 3 or 4 thousandths bigger, so this barely fits. And now we're going to modify ever so slightly using a pillar file, which is smooth on the edges and rough on the flats, so that we don't chew up the end of the shank here. You absolutely don't want to touch the wood here, but and take this combination and dress this. Just remove small amounts of material and test fit, and as soon as you put it on there, you'll know what direction needs to move which way. I got this, when I drilled it, it looks like it's dead on side to side, and it could, actually I was doing the wrong side there, doesn't matter. And take a little off the bottom here, and that should line up perfectly. And that's what we want. And once that is done, I'll show you the what to do next. Keep these segments short. So this will result in an absolute dead-on alignment, and it will be glued in there so tightly that you never have to worry about it coming loose. I'll show you there's a technique to accomplish that makes it a mechanical lock, that you do not need to worry about the adhesive properties of the glue, even though this is Delrin, which is almost an ungluable substance. But the way we're going to mess with it, that doesn't matter. So I'm now going to doctor this up. It takes about 4 or 5 minutes to get that exactly the way I want. And when this is a good fit, I'll turn the camera back on. There's no point in you watching me work a file back and forth. It's the very definition of boring. But as long as you know what I'm doing, you're in good shape. So I'm going to do that, come back and show you the following step. We're almost there.